Well, there's so much I could say about Eula Hall. Eula was a remarkable lady. I had the opportunity to work with her for over 20 years. She was an impressive lady with a keen intellect. She was passionate about healthcare and particularly about bringing services to the underserved. Eula had received many awards. Eula had received actually, I think, 3 honorary doctorates. Of course, Highway 979 was named in her honor. She received the Wonder Woman Award. So she was just a remarkable lady, but I think this is a very special award for Eula. Well, the history that, as Eula told me, and it has been written that Eula grew up in poverty in Pike County. She grew up in an area where there was no health care or very little health care available. She saw a lot of suffering, and she was deeply passionate about bringing health care to the underserved in particular. So I think that was the driving force. I think she carried the weight of her history, of her childhood, and she was very passionate about bringing health care particularly to the underserved. I think there's no doubt that getting the Mud Creek Clinic started was her major accomplishment and the thing that she was the proudest of. I think it was a difficult task. Eula, I think, almost single-handedly got the Mud Creek Clinic started. And of course the history shows that a few years after the clinic was started, it was burned, apparent arson, and but that didn't stop Eula. She and her colleagues rallied, and in a short period of time they had built the current Eula Hall Health Center. I think there's no question that she would want to be remembered for bringing health care to some of those who needed it the most. And not only health care, but Eula was instrumental in getting a municipal water system in the Mud Creek area. She operated a food pantry. But I think, her service to the underserved residents of the area is what she was proudest of and what she would want to be remembered for. Well, Eula was a remarkable lady. She was highly intelligent, even though she had very limited formal education. There's differing accounts of 5th grade education or an 8th grade education. She was a highly intelligent woman. She had a keen memory, and she was well liked by so many people. And her interest in helping people, helping the underserved, was the overriding force that drove Eula. So she was just a remarkable lady. Thank you for selecting Eula for the Lifetime Achievement Award. There's no other person more deserving.